Hi, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Nick I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm so sorry, but I I'm honestly quite fascinated about the Waldorf school too, and how each teacher has or stay stuck with the same student teacher. It's very fascinating having that personal connection with the teacher, them knowing you since you're 7 to 14. That's crazy. But it's a bit, I feel like it's a very good thing though, because it could build like a personal connection and bond with the students, and they could be, and like, really get to know their students, like if it's their kid. Like, I feel like it's very fascinating. But, like, it's very fascinating on that, and being able, but also what really fascinates me too about it, and I think is a cool thing to do, is that they focus more on art and literacy and music, which is really cool. I know some schools are more academic based and they just want to learn like the basic things and like knowledge and all that. It's very fascinating to see a different approach in education where you just focus on specific curriculum. Yeah, and then for Montessori, yeah, I don't know. The Montessori is pretty cool. Like, but able to watch the children, them doing their own like structured activity throughout the day, and just them being their own teacher, and like we as the teachers in if we're in Montessori, to just step back and let them figure things out on their own. It's very cool to see, and how well independent these kids are. And in the video with the little boy, how he was like they're cleaning the floors, doing their own, serving their own food and all the things, and having like little to no assistance in certain things. It's very fascinating. As for Reggie and Amelia, oh, I'm honestly 100% like very fascinated with it, and how understanding that we are the first teacher, no, parents are the first teacher, we're the second, and then that the environment's the third. I honestly find that true, that the environment could be a third teacher. And due to like, dude, I'll give you a good example. Right now I just finished writing my observation paper for Jennifer Kinko's class, and it was very fascinating to understand how we as the teachers, the way we set up the environment will be good for them to learn and develop their skills, either through social emotional learning, through either pretend play, or their fine motor skills by playing with Legos or little toys, or be able to observe them outside in the play area riding their bikes or running around, and that could be example of gross motor. But I know it's so exciting and fascinating to understand that there is many different types of learning environments for children, and it's not just one thing or another. Learning can be diverse depending on how, where we want them to be, which where we want them to be in, and how they will get there. It's very fascinating, and I honestly enjoy the lecture and the video. Have a good night.